Welcome to the Budget Hawk YouTube channel. Today we're going to go over a personalized budget I did for a couple. I tailored this budget for them to meet their personal goals. We have to remember that budgeting is personal and no budgeting system is a one-size-fits-all. So there are many things that go into budgeting and that you have to consider. You have to consider things like life experiences, beliefs about money, and what is important for you. So again, I tailored this budget for them to keep them motivated and successful in paying off their credit card debt. I can personalize a budget for you if you want. You can contact me at budgethawkfinance@gmail.com. Again, that's budgethawkfinance@gmail.com. Again, there's thousands of ways to structure a budget, but this one is specifically for this couple. I go into more depth in another video on goals that I have on my page. I recommend you go watch that. So their main concentration is going to be living life. They want to enjoy life. So when you look at the budget, when we go through the budget, you're going to notice the areas where I put in enjoyment of life according to their income. Number two, the second thing that's important to them are vacations. They like to take vacations. They've taken so many vacations, that's why their credit card bill is so high. Another thing that's important to them, the third thing, is car repairs. They have an older car, they have a newer car. They have a loan on the newer car, and they don't necessarily care to pay that off right away. The older car, they have some concerns that it's going to need some repair. So car repairs is the third thing that they're most concerned about. And the fourth is paying off their credit card. They want to pay that credit card off. And the fifth and final one is clothing and shoes. They like clothing and shoes. So we're going to budget for that. So there will be two videos in this series. This video will be the budget portion and then some ways to pay off debt that are common to most folks. The second video will be concentrating on velocity banking and using velocity banking as a tool to get debt free and live life. So please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. It really helps algorithms and to get these videos out to more people so that they can enjoy and maybe use some of the information. All right, let's get into it. All right, here we go. Here are the categories. Here are all the bills. In here I have clothing, vacations, and car repairs because those were important to them. And then down here we have groceries, gas, eating out, and spending money. So we're going to focus on the weekly because this is what they want. They wanted the weekly because they were spending most of these four during the beginning of the week, not the gas, but the eating out, the spending money, and the groceries. And so they want to divvy it out weekly to help them manage their money better, which is no problem at all. Over here, and the date expenses come out. These are the dates that come out. They don't matter much now, but they will in the second video. So they can play around with these numbers. They can spend more in the week on spending money and not eat out as much. If the gas was lower for that week, they can in turn use some of that money here so that they can intermingle this money just as long as they don't go over it and they don't touch any of this up here. Okay, so we're going to go over here to paying this off. So this is the basic budget for them. It works. So their income is $5,048 and their expenses total $5,048. That's what we want. We want every dollar assigned to something. Up here you'll notice that they have clothing, $50 a month for clothing, which is $12.50 a day. They have vacations, $125 a week. And car repairs, $125 a week. And this is going to take a while to add up to be able to do any of these two right here. This one, clothes are pretty expensive. Shoes, $150, $200 for a pair of shoes. So it's going to take a couple months. So let's come over here and let's pay off this credit card. This balance is $13,000, 13% interest. So if you just did fixed payment of $271, which is what they're paying now. So every month they pay $271. It would take them 69 months to pay off this credit card and $5,443. But at the end of that 69 months, this is what they would have in these categories: the car repairs, the vacations, and the clothing. This is what they would have, respectively, for each one. Now, that's in a perfect world where in over 5.5 years, you're not going to have anything happen to you. You're not going to have to buy anything or do anything. Okay, so it's unrealistic to think this way. The next one is using the cash flow. Okay, the cash flow is $62 a month. So their credit card plus the $62 a month equals $333. So they would put this every month on the credit card, on the balance, and it would take 52 months, and they would have just about $4,000 in interest that they paid. And if nothing else happened, they just used the cash flow and the payment, they would have $2,600, $52, and $52 in the respective categories. Again, unrealistic to go over 4 years and not have anything happen. Now we're going to go down, and this is for those who are really, they hate debt so much, they don't mind eating beans and rice and beans, the Dave Ramsey way, and they just cut out vacation. So these next three are going to be for those types of people, okay? This isn't the couple. They don't want to do any of that, but I just decided to throw this on there to show you how quickly you can pay it off. So minus the vacations, the cash flow minus vacations. Now up here, you would have to stop the debt payoff if you had to buy clothing or needed car repairs for the bottom two. But we won't have to do that if we're just cutting out vacations. So that would take our payment that we're going to pay on this credit card, this $13,000 every month, to $433. It would be the $271 plus the $62 cash flow plus the $100 we allotted here for vacations. It would take 37 months, and you would pay $2,800 in interest. At the end of that, if you didn't buy any clothes in just a little over 3 years, or had needed any car repairs at all, this is what you would have in those respective categories in your cushion in your budget. And I talk about a cushion in another one of my videos. Next one, cash flow, vacations minus clothes. So the only thing that you're going to keep over here is going to be the car repairs. Okay, it'll take you 32 months. You would pay $2,452. And you would have $3,200 in car repairs at the end of just a little over 2.5 years. Way over 2.5 years. Now the last one, cash flow. So you don't care about going on vacations, you don't care about clothes, and you don't care about your car being repaired or needing to be repaired. You just want to get this debt paid off as fast as you can. Well, it would take you 26 months, a little over 2 years, $1,961 in interest. Oh, here's the car. This is their car loan information. They bought it for $2,317, 6%, 5 years. They've already paid 6 months on it, so they owe $2,113 on it, $21,013 on it. That's a little side note. A lot of people wonder, well, why didn't you have them pay off their car loan too? Well, because they don't care about the car loan right now. They're fine with that. They're fine with it. I'm fine with it. We can work with anybody. Now, you also can cut back on eating out and spending money to pay the debt off faster. So if you didn't want this, again, this is specifically for this couple. If you didn't want to have any of this, you could pay these debts off a lot faster. Okay? There's scenario upon scenario. There's thousands of scenarios to get this to be paid off quicker. Is it for this video? I hope it made sense. I hope we weren't thrown off by all the numbers. So thanks for watching. Bye.